Hello, this is Steve Thoele, Principal Broker with Premier Property Group, and bringing you another weekly update on the Sherwood Oregon real estate market. This update will cover the last 8 weeks of market activity, ending this past Sunday, October 2nd. So I'm going to share my screen with you now and go through the info with you. So last week in Sherwood, we had 7 new properties come on the market, 7 new listings, up from 4, which was kind of the low for the last 8 weeks. And you can kind of see how that's tracked here over the past 8 weeks in terms of the new listings. End of the week with 72 homes active on the market as of the end of the week. You can kind of see where that compares. It's been pretty steady here actually over the past month. Not a lot of movement. Got up to 80 here 3 weeks back, but other than that, it's been pretty steady around the low 70s. Median list price and days on market for those actives, you can kind of see where that has been. Started off at 735 8 weeks back. It climbed up to a high of 784 about a month ago, and then kind of went way down from there. The last 3 weeks it's been closer to 725, 730 range. So it came in at 725 this last week. And then the days on market, you can kind of see where that's been. We had a low of 30 and a high of 46. This last week came in and just down one to 45 days. So about a month and a half of average market time for the homes that are on the market in Sherwood right now. Moving along to pending sales. So show that last week in Sherwood, we had 6 new properties go pending. And you can kind of see it's been pretty steady here over the past 8 weeks in terms of weekly pendings. Had a low of 6, high of 11. And total pendings, you can kind of see that has declined here a bit. We had a high of 67 7-8 weeks ago, and it dwindled kind of down to 57 as of the end of this last week. So losing some pending activity as the market is slowing down. Median price and days on market for those pendings, you can kind of see that has definitely been in the decline here in terms of the price. Had a high of 775 8 weeks back. And this last week kind of came in at a low at 650. So prices are definitely coming down from where they were quite substantially. And then the days on market, you can kind of see where that's gone. Had a low of 8, high of 14. The last couple of weeks has been hanging in right around 13 days of average market time. And then lastly here, we'll look at sold listings activity. So as of the time I put the info together here, I showed we had 6 properties go from pending to sold in Sherwood this last week. You can kind of see how that compares to the prior, it's kind of right in the middle. We had a low of 4, high of 12. And when I look 4 weeks back on a weekly basis, roughly about the last month, showed we had 32 homes close in Sherwood as of this last week, looking back for prior 4 weeks. That's been rising here the past 3 weeks. Had a high of 42, a low of 28, and again recovery here a bit over the past couple weeks. Median price and days on market for those sold, you can kind of see what's been happening with that. Had a low of just around 650 8 weeks back. That climbed up to 790 4 or 5 weeks back, and then had been coming back down. Last 2 weeks now, it's been at 672. And then the days on market, you kind of see where that's gone. We had a low of 7 here to begin the period, and had a high of 18, which is kind of where we ended up at this last week. So it's been a little jumpy here the past month, but this latest reading is 18 days of average market time for the properties that have sold over the last 4 weeks. And then lastly, finally here, we'll look at weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. So the red bars is the weeks of inventory. And you can kind of see that we had a low of about 6 weeks of inventory, about 7 weeks back. Got it to a high of about 11. 3 weeks ago, it's kind of come back down the past couple weeks with the closings climbing a bit and the inventory kind of staying pretty steady. So last reading is about 9 weeks of inventory, so just a little over 2 months of inventory in the market. And then the sale prices for the list price, so we were just right at a little under 100% of asking price, and you kind of see it's definitely coming down Last reading is 95.2%. So definitely you can kind of see what's happening as far as prices, being under some pressure. Price reductions obviously getting filtered into this, along with buyers being able to be a little more, aggressive or negotiating more with sellers on price. So, definitely, I would say, still primarily a seller's market, with only a little bit over 2 months of inventory in the market, but definitely buyers are gaining some leverage, some ground in the market as well. So hope this weekly update has been helpful and informative for you. As always, if I can answer any questions or be of any help, please don't hesitate to reach out. My number is 503-680 2065. As always, appreciate any likes, comments, shares that you have regarding the videos. And if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button and follow along on a weekly basis on what's happening in your local market. So hope you have an awesome day and week, and we will see you on the next video.